cat about town. This lynx is on the prowl. He's feeling frisky, and echoing through the forest, he can hear a lady looking for love. This guy's oozing confidence and walks the walk. On a promise, he's feeling good. The flirty feline seems just as excited, sensing his approach. But the course of love rarely runs smooth. This is not your average obstacle. They say love conquers all, but not today. This is the site of an ambitious conservation project. It's carefully planned. But that doesn't stop animal instincts. The frisky female's in a captive breeding program. But she wants the rogue male. Wild, forbidden love in the land beyond the wire. Desperate for connection, the lovers try to embrace. The male scent marks, sending shivers of delight through his girl. Like domestic cats, lynx give love bites by tenderly rubbing scent on one another. But for all their passion, they're at an impasse. The cold metal cooling the flames of their desire. For now, their love remains forbidden. With a final glance, the male heads back into the forest. All the female can do is try to hold on to his scent. A few kilometres away, far beyond the bars in a quiet corner of this Central European forest. Born early in the year, these kittens are already several weeks old. Their eyes have opened, and Mum is letting them explore outside of the den. They'll still hang around the den site for another month or so. A safe place for them to hide if danger threatens. Or Mum needs to leave them to hunt. About the size of a Labrador, lynx are apex predators. For millions of years, they've roamed the forests of the Northern Hemisphere. A tradition Mum keeps alive. On padded toes, she can move in silence. Her trademark tufted ears swing to home in on potential prey. Any small mammal or bird could be on the menu. But deer are a favourite.
It will hunt you down.
After a snack, she buries the body for later. It will feed her for a week. And she can return home to the kids. They still get milk from mum, so have no need to hunt. But their time will come. So they need to practice. Using their mum and each other as targets, they hone the hunting skills they'll need in later life. For now, life's a blast. Close bonds keep the family from trouble, leaving them free to play. But that's not the case for the frisky female that's still under lock and key. Behind bars, her frustrations grow. The captivity may seem cruel, but there is a wider purpose. The breeding program has been successful. Many kittens, including this one, have been successfully raised, helping to increase numbers in the wild by reintroduction. And life in the program has its perks. Here the cats have space to roam, good company, food on tap. It doesn't stop the frisky female's mind from roaming, imagining the male and the wild love just beyond her reach. But for the most part, life's good, easy, predictable, safe. Until today. She feels like she's being watched. And she is. Her every move is being monitored. A gun is trained on the female, and today her life will change forever. She's being prepared for release into the wild. To her, it's alien abduction. So experiments can be performed. Little does she know she's actually a pioneer. Historically, lynx, like all predators, have been ruthlessly hunted, mostly out of misguided fear and to protect livestock. By the late 1800s, they had been eradicated across most of Western and Central Europe, to the detriment of the natural world. Without lynx, like all apex predators, the numbers of their prey increased and the prey's behaviour changed. Deer no longer need to keep on the move and can quickly overgraze areas, stopping sapling trees from maturing and leading to soil erosion with rippling effects through the whole ecosystem. But most of us now realise what a disaster this is, and it's time to fix our mistakes. So, fitted with a radio collar, so her fate can be monitored, the female is one of a handful of lynx being released, putting the beautiful cats back where they belong. The mother, deep in the woods, was also born thanks to captive breeding. And she's now doing some reintroductions of her own, raising her kits to play their role in the forest. To ensure their survival, they must learn to hunt. They are used to food coming to them, but this time there's no help from mum. She just sits back to watch as they try to figure it out. Through their games, they know all about stalking and pouncing. And instincts run deep. Timing is something that will only come through practice. Their first blood. Slowly, our forests are getting wilder. The released female is already making waves. She's brought down a roe deer, the lynx's preferred prey, her part of pest control. Though the farmer, whose land she's feeding on, doesn't even know she's there. Because despite humans' historic fear of lynx, the cats are secretive and shy, very rarely seen. Trail cameras show that even in spots visited by people, lynx can slip through undetected. Night vision picks up the rogue male. He's killed a deer close to a major footpath, and now that people have left for the day, he returns to dine. But he's not alone. As they start to establish themselves across the forest, lynx are returning to traditional roles. Females have territories of 20 square kilometres or more, whereas male territories are much larger, sometimes hundreds of square kilometres, which overlap with several different females. And tonight, the rogue male has connected with his one true love, the frisky female from behind the bars. The cats are solitary, they take turns to dine. But this is a first date lynx style. A romantic dinner at a safe distance. Winters come fast in the mountains. The wild mother has killed a roe deer. It's a surprisingly easy time for predators. Weaker animals feel the pinch of winter and are easier to hunt. It means the lynx can cull the herds, keeping them healthier. And a large carcass might be a lifeline if conditions take a turn for the worst. She drags the remains into hiding. It's in cold storage, but she doesn't plan to eat it on her own. Her cubs, big and strong. Their time with their mother is nearing its end. 10 months of care, teaching and support. She'll get them through their first winter, but then they will strike out, restoring habitat as they go. The rogue male and the newly released frisky female are still drawn together. Usually, the cats mate for a week or so and go their separate ways. They'll drift apart soon, the male going back to patrolling his home range and the other females in it. But for now, they're making the most of their instinctive connection. With predators, habitats become richer, healthier, more diverse. The improved plant life helps us. It's better able to store carbon, helping to balance the challenges of climate change. Introducing predators is controversial. After centuries of misinformation, there are cultural fears and ignorance. There is nothing to fear from lynx. With their retiring natures, they are no threat to people. In fact, they live in many parts of Europe now, and people barely notice they are there. There is a chance of them attacking small livestock like sheep. But it's not common because sheep are usually kept on meadows, and lynx prefer to stay in forest. And when habitats are restored too, there's plenty of natural prey. It's perfectly possible for humans and lynx to coexist and even benefit from each other. Sadly, they're still hunted, and with habitat degradation, their populations quickly become fragmented. Their homes are split by roads, and traffic claims many lives. The biggest threat to their recovery is us, our social and political objectives. But thankfully, those are changing, and not a moment too soon. With the public and governments backing rewilding projects all over the world, more and more lynx are being reintroduced. With it, landscapes are being restored and simple tunnels and bridges being built to provide safe passage for nature. To make sure the projects are successful, researchers monitor the released cats. This team is tracking the released female. Her signal has stopped moving. Could she be in trouble? Wild animals face so many threats. Concerned, the team move in. They're worried they'll find a dead body. But no, it's a den. Tiny cubs. What an incredible reward for the team. After hundreds of years' absence, lynx are back and breeding in these forests. A victory for nature. After a quick checkup, the team leave the young family alone. She might be a first-time mum, but she's clearly a natural. Although they are safe, she moves her litter to a new den just in case. There are still a few countries in Europe, such as the UK, holding back from predator reintroduction. But we hope that will quickly change, to restore some of the damage humans have done to our life-giving natural world. These victories start with understanding and caring, which is why we want to bring these stories to you. Like, share and subscribe to Wild for the World to spread the love of nature.